अनुभव से सब कुछ बनता है. And now it is really interesting to have, actually, as I said, Anubhavananda ji doesn't require any introduction, but a little different style of introduction I would like to go through. His birth, education and early life, never told to anybody. So it is off the record. His basic constitution, love and joy, Anand. What he wants to do, distribute the joy inherent. What he doesn't want, to build institution and followers. He doesn't want, good. His greatest faith, happiness is the sign of God realization. His prayer, let there be no hatred for anyone, even for the fun. Contradiction to his personality, simplicity and depth, love and indifference. Aim of life, none, everything is his. Main teachings, greatness is achieved by paying attention to the small things. Do not struggle for God realization. Let him manifest through you. दिव्यत्वाची जेथे प्रचिती तेथे कर माझे जुळती. Sir, please.
पीछे कोई देखो, put some pillow. Pillow है. थोड़ा दूर करो, इसको नदी को. बस. Enough. On. Here they are showing time up. Thank you very much. They show time up. Should I start or time up? Only 10 minutes. Wow. Good. You are given some papers. Meanwhile, I'll prepare my drama. So you can read, listen and enjoy. इसका दूसरा माइक है क्या? इसको लगाने के लिए? इसको निकालो. हाँ, इसको निकालो. दूसरा माइक हम दे दो. I'll play this happy mantra mala for about 2-3 minutes. So that will keep you busy mentally as well as physically. You can chant together, you have got a paper. पकड़ के रहो, काम नहीं कर रहा हो.
Hari Rai, so Hari Rai, to do nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को Life is a time pass. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं. जो धारी राय सो भारी राय. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complaint level?
मौज में रहो. Are you afraid of remaining happy? ठीक है. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः. गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. I have been traveling around the globe for last 40-50 years and doing nothing. Then why do I travel? Time pass. No goal to be reached, nothing to be achieved. If something is happening, it is by default. See, a flower never gives fragrance. The sun never gives light and energy. The flower has fragrance. Those who need, they go and get it. Exactly, that is the ultimate in the spiritual life. And how it can be practiced? By one single thing which I follow, and that is, we have to learn from every single experience of our life. If we start learning from every single experience of our life, we are with Sadguru. Sat is one. Sat is not many. Sat is one. And for learning, we are responsible. No guru can teach anybody. We can call out of courtesy, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. If Bhagavan Krishna was Jagat Guru, he failed to teach Duryodhan, Dhritarashtra, etc. But if you take other example, that of Ekalavya, he was rejected by Dronacharya. I won't teach you. Then he didn't give up. He said, who cares? I will learn. Once we are committed, like what Dr. Dixit told us, if you are committed to follow this lifestyle, even God cannot stop you. And this is what we have to learn. So, what is spirituality? See, spirituality is not a part-time profession. It is a full-time preoccupation. Like we say, we have to eat food only twice a day, 55 minutes. We don't have to complete that 55 minutes. That means don't go on eating non-stop. No, exactly the same way. Slowly, slowly we start learning from our life. And one place I learned, in a tea garden, life is like a cup of tea. It depends how you make it. Don't blame others. And for that, the technique is we have to learn. Now what we have to learn? Motherhood is spirituality. Because this is a GARBHASANSKAR. First time when Dr. Kerkar told me about this thing, I was getting some kind of thing inside. GARBHASANSKAR, where it is? I am not getting any GARBHASANSKAR. But then you can learn. See? So what I have learned from this, I'll tell you few of them. First, from the children. See? A child never asks his mother, Mummy, how do you learn walking? Please teach me. He never asks. He is observing. He is lying on his back and watches around. What the people are doing? They are walking here and there with their legs. How come I can't walk? And therefore, he starts moving his legs, sleeping on his back. Come on, I am also doing the same thing, but I am not able to move ahead. Something wrong somewhere. Then he turns. He doesn't ask anybody, excuse me, no. Then he comes on the stomach. He becomes a reptile. But that doesn't become perfect. Then he comes on the knees. Then he holds to the wall. Then slowly he starts putting the steps. And one day he gives his hold on the wall and put the first step without support, and he falls. If he stops from there onward, he will never be able to learn. So like a child is committed to learn, our spirituality is this: never give up. Many of us do that, many give up. Nothing is impossible if we are committed. Now, this is the external thing. Now let us go within. See? We talk about mind. In Amrita Bindu Upanishad, there is a beautiful mantra. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho bandhaya vishayasaktam muktam nirvishayam smrutam. Mind is the cause for miseries, mind is the cause for happiness. If we can learn the art of how to mind our mind, we have done a great service to the whole nation. All the problems are because of these diseased, unhealthy minds. And therefore, we have to learn what a mind is and how the mind expresses. See, first step. The truth is one. Ekameva dvitiya. Now this truth is expressing through channels. Like electricity is one. Expressing through the bulb as light. Expressing through the fan as a magnetic field. Does it mean there are two electricities? Only one. The differences are on account of the gadgets which are fixed. Exactly the same way. The same reality expressing through something as inert world, Jada Jagat, and through the second as the Chetana, the living one. It is because of the gadgets through which the reality is expressing. Now to understand this, take an example. The truth is, all we know, we are exposed to that, Satchidananda, Sat and Chit. Sat is existence, Chit is knowledge. See, now to understand this, take fire, apply to a pan with water. What will happen? The water will absorb only heat, not light. But if we apply the same fire to a wooden piece, it will express both light and heat. Therefore, what is the conclusion? The fire has two qualities, light and heat. The differences are through which it is expressing. In the same manner, the truth is one. Ekam sat vipra bahuda vadanti. In one place it expresses as matter, in other it expresses as life. If this is understood, matter has no problem. Whether you make a nice statue out of it or you put it in a vase, it makes no problem. When the life begins, then the problems begin. Now what is the life? Be attentive. So pure consciousness, real existence expressing as life. Life expresses as mind. Mind expresses as sense organs. Sense organs express as the objective world. These are the steps. Now, next step. When we see this world as an individual, what is our reaction? In our happy mantra, you must have heard, Dekho, suno, mat bolo. What is the world? World is name and the form, nothing else. So whenever we see some name or some form, immediately our mind starts purgating comments. I am not telling any simple word. Purgation has no control. We have to comment, we have to make some suggestion. See? Because our mind is not under our control. For that, there was another mantra. Who asked you? Many times we talk unwanted. And therefore, we lose the energy that we have. And therefore, slowly, slowly, we practice this. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. What will happen? Mind will remain as mind. It will not be dissipated as words. If you work for 8 hours physically, the energy consumption will be equal if you talk intensely for 1 hour, like Dr. Dixit spoke. Energy consumption is same. If you talk for 8 hours, the energy consumption will be same if you think intensely for 1 hour. Higher the purpose, more the energy consumption. And therefore, one of the biggest technique all the great teachers have told, keep your mouth shut. I am telling it by opening my mouth. See? Now, how to do this? And why to do this? So that the divine can express through us. The first principle I told you, we have to learn from everything. Now, second principle. When we are talking, what exactly happens? See? If mind is water, then the words are ice cubes. Now, to understand and practice this, so that the divinity expresses through us, we'll give you a few experiments right now. Try to talk to yourself anything that you want in your mind. Only one condition. Do not use words. Think whatever you like. Don't use words. Can you? But Patanjali tells, Yogaha chittavritti nirodhaha. Ask the yogis, have they attained chittavritti nirodha? Don't disturb yaar, chittavritti nirodha ho nahi raha hai. See? Understand what is chittavritti. Waker is a waking chittavritti. Dreamer is a dream chittavritti. Deep sleep is a deep sleep chittavritti. Patanjali says, abhava pratyaya lambana vritti nidra. So deep sleep is also a thought. See? So chittavritti nirodha means what? Live in the waking world, how, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. But Karnataka, don't get carried away by what you are doing. Like what? Like what are you doing now? Karnataka. Afterwards, are we going to carry everything that we learn? No. Therefore, we function in our life a very simple way, but our attention should be something higher. And that higher is called as the spiritual life. In spiritual life, we do not improve others. Our presence improves others. The magnet does not ask anybody to come to it. People go automatically. Therefore, real spirituality is let the divinity express through us. And for that, this is step 1. First of all, stop talking to yourself. Learn. When we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. Now Shinde Sahib must be thinking, after his talk is over, whether he's going to stay or go. Do we have to make arrangements for his stay? Go. See? Future. And whenever we talk to others, we talk about the past. Like here, anybody who met me, the same question. Swamiji, where are you from? Why are you born? Why did you come here? Where did you go? Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Remember, there is no need to know anything about anybody. This is what Bhagavad Gita's Upadesh is. See? We have no choice but to live in the present. We cannot live yesterday, we cannot live tomorrow. Yesterday is a past tense. Tomorrow is a future tense. When we go in tenses, we remain tense. Then, to remain in the present, no efforts are required. Another small experiment. 239 days before at 4 o'clock, what you were doing? 293. Effort started. Or after so many days, where you will be? Again you start. So mind is running in the past, in the future, only because mind cannot survive in the present. Who wants to die? Nobody wants to die. So the mind. So it will be all the time, either the past or the future. See, friends. Therefore, when past tense is dropped, future tense is dropped, present is also not a tense. It is not a present tense. It is presence. That presence is divided by the imaginary line of time into past and future. And what do we get out of it? Most impossible thing. You get nothing. Therefore, real spiritual practice is wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. If you ask me what Bhagavad Gita, this was asked in USA, some people, Swamiji, we have been hearing Bhagavad Gita for so many years. Kindly tell in one line, what is Bhagavad Gita? I said, be ready. Then I told, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. This is Bhagavad Gita. No, they say Bhagavad Gita told knowledge and devotion and karma and meditation. I said, nothing is told. This was not told in Bhagavad Gita. How can you say like that? I said, go again back. Which Bhagavad Gita you and me hear or listen? Not the one which Bhagavan Krishna told to Arjuna. We didn't hear that. What is the Bhagavad Gita we get? What Sanjay told to Dhritarashtra. Not Bhagavan told to Arjuna. We didn't hear that. And that was second. Now what we hear? We hear, now for example, you are hearing from me. So how much diluted it is? And if you see, what was Arjuna's question? He did not ask about Karma Yoga. He did not ask about the Ashtanga Yoga. He did not ask about devotion. He did not ask about knowledge. What was his question? Dharma Samudha Cheta. I am confused. Confused about what? Whether I should fight this war or not. After telling everything towards the end, when Bhagavan Krishna asked Arjuna this question, has he asked, did you get knowledge? No. His question was, Kashchid eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa kachid ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Hey Arjun, have you heard properly? Has your delusion gone? And what Arjuna's answer is, Nashto moha smriti labdha tad prasadat maya chuta stitosmi gata sandeha karishye vachanam tava. So what is Bhagavad Gita? We are all suffering from ICICI bank account. You know ICICI bank account? IC, identity crisis. Second IC, I am confused. That is the third I. Arjuna's problem was this only. On the battlefield, he should be somebody's grandson, he should be somebody's disciple, he should be somebody's brother, or he should be a warrior. This is our story, friends. And this is how we become victim to our own wrong interaction with the world. And therefore, this Bhagavad Gita tells, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. So we all are social. So we have to interact with so many people. Then you decide, where are you, when are you, and what are you? Suppose you are in front of your elders. Remember that. Then don't argue with the elders. Pretend you are listening and do whatever you have to do. Don't argue with them. Because when you argue with the elders, they will remember. Don't argue, they will not remember about what I said, and the problem is solved. When you are with the youngsters, don't listen to them. Yes, forget. They will be asking nothing but money. Your time pass. Don't become serious in life. But the main thing you are not telling, how to deal with the husband and wife. That is the simplest principle. This is my trademark. When the wife is talking, husband should keep quiet. There will be peace at home. And when she is quiet, he should not talk. There will be super peace. You can never be miserable. You have learned Bhagavad Gita. And then, when you are not miserable, God is expressing through you. See? It is for this purpose we have to learn how the mind functions. Take another example. This is not difficult, friends. All these things I learned from day-to-day experiences. We are all suffering from desires. Desire is the disease. In the 3rd chapter, Bhagavan says, Kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhavaha maha ashanaha maha papma vidye enamiha vairinam. This desire, alias anger, is our terrible enemy. Therefore, he should be killed. Where is he? Indriyani mano buddhi asya adhisthana muchyate. The kama desire operates from the sense organs, mind or intellect. And vidya enam vairinam, it's the enemy. Kill it. No compromise. Now, how the desires come? What is the desire? I am remembering we are in the GARBHASANSKAR. See? This where I learned. I was going around Narmadaji for a walk. Walk for quite some time. Somewhere when I was going to some ashram, there was a lot of mud and we have no choice. So I had to lift my khadao in my hand and walk through the mud. And mud was pretty deep, maybe about 1 feet, 2 feet. After I went to that side, I think in between some thorn has gone. I can't do anything. After that, I washed my feet and I forgot about it. 3rd day, when I was walking, limping. So my friend doctor, he said, why are you doing like this thing? I said, this is a style. He said, no style. Sit down, let me check. And then he said, there is something gone inside. See, there is a swelling, there is a tenderness, it is red. Then what it is? He removed, he said, the thorn. Come out completely. Very good. I said, Guru Maharaj, thank you very much. Swamiji, why you have to make fun of me? I said, there is no need. You are self-sufficient. See? Because why you are my Guru? You have taught me. What did you learn from me? I said, listen. What is the thorn? A foreign body. When it has gone in the foot, the tissue started reacting. So, the abscess, the pain, is nothing but the reaction of the tissue, is it not? So, when the foreign body is removed, slowly, it quietens down. You don't have to do anything. Nature heals itself. So what? I say exactly the same thing. When any foreign body enters our mind our mind starts reacting. Reaction of the mind is a desire, and it is an abscess. And wherever there is an abscess, there cannot be joy. It's painful. Then what we do? We remove the foreign body. So what we do? We fulfill our desire. When desire is fulfilled, the foreign body from the mind is removed, and mind quietens down, and there is happiness. Alas, we don't understand this. See, every morning at 4 o'clock, I get up and prepare my cup of tea. Black cup of tea I take always. So, sometime when I go, they have not made arrangement, some houses, whatever may be the reason. So I get so disturbed. They know I don't ask anything, only black cup of tea, only tea bag and little bit hot water. I am so disturbed, angry, and somehow I find out the things and I get it, I prepare my cup of tea and I take it. Now what happened? First, the desire for the hot cup of tea created agitations in the mind. Agitated mind is misery. When I get a cup of tea, the agitations of the mind quieten down. That is joy. If we do not have desires, we can never be miserable in life. Even desire to do good to others. No. Let goodness happen. See, friends, otherwise we become obsessed. Like, for example, I am a student of Gita. If I am asked, now you go and do the social service, what will I do? Everybody should have Gita in his hand. Why? Let them do whatever they want. If they are inspired, they will do it. See, like the vegetarians. Vegetarians are so obsessed with vegetarianism. If somebody is a non-vegetarian, we are not non-vegetarians, we are vegetarians. Holier than thou. But there is one more brand. We are vegan. We are not. Friends, the day holier than thou thought comes in our mind, we are divorced from the divinity. God supports everything, good or bad. And therefore, Bhagavan says, Name parthastu kartavyam trichulokeshu kinchana. I am not doing it as a duty, but it is a joy of expression. Whenever we do duty, it is a burden. When we do something cheerfully, happily, it is a freedom. And this is all happening in our mind. Therefore, the more we understand this, the deeper and deeper we go in our personality. Now, next step I am taking you. See, our divine nature is covered by something like we call scientific discovery. Today in Dr. Dikshit's lecture, I have discovered one thing, that this insulin is a problem. I never knew that. I was thinking only sugar is the problem because I am not educated. So I discovered. So it is not created, it is already there. Exactly the same way. We don't have to become divine. We are divine. But our divinity is covered by something. What is covered? What is the covering? Covering is wrong notions. Wrong notions have to be deleted. They cannot be changed. Therefore, present notion is that I am happy, I am miserable, I am cheerful, I am not cheerful. Now slowly, you start analyzing your own experiences. First experience. See? Now again one question I will ask and you think over for a minute or two. We all make this statement. I had good sleep, but in between I had bad dreams. Who makes this statement? Think. We all make it. But who is making it? The waker cannot make this statement. He was not in the deep sleep. He was not in the dream. The one who is talking, he is not a dreamer. He is not a deep sleeper. And the waker was not in the deep sleep. But this statement is made. Who makes this? Think. Then we come to discover. This statement is made by the one who is in the waking, but he has not become a waker. Who was in the dream, but did not become a dreamer. Who was in the deep sleep, but he was not sleeping. Bhagavan says in Gita, Mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. I alone support the waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. And therefore, sarvaihi vedahi ahameva vidyaha. All the scriptures ultimately tell us, come to know who is this I. And then we will come to know, bulb may be many, light is one. Expressions of electricity may be many, electricity is one. So the real spiritual practice begins. Start learning from all different experiences and start migrating, marching towards your own self. And it is for this purpose all of us are struggling to go to sleep. Why we sleep? Even in the lecture. Why we sleep? There was a teacher, two students were sitting in the front row, and one student was sleeping. So the teacher got angry. And he told the next student, hey, wake him up. He is sleeping in my lecture. Why should I wake? You are put him to sleep. Friends, relax. Nothing is to be achieved in life. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. Many people ask this question, Swamiji, this world is so horrible. Why it is so? I said, I have got only one answer. Think properly. What is there to think? Earlier the world was not like that. I don't think. Okay. Later the world will not be like that. I don't think. Now the world is horrible. Yes. Earlier you were there? No. Later you will be there? No. Now the world is horrible because you are there. You disappear. The world is beautiful. This I has to be corrected. Now who is this I? Who wants to do something, wants to achieve something? Who is this I? And therefore, we have to slowly and steadily start analyzing our own experiences. See? We have got another 25 minutes, 13 seconds. Are you ready to tolerate me? Okay. Even if you want to get away and go away, I don't mind. Because I have been giving lectures to a virtual audience. And I know my virtual audience and actual audience, they fall in the same category. Because I don't have doubt that you are listening me. See? Therefore, why we want to go to sleep? And what do we get? Now be attentive. We have to go deep. In what is the process of going to sleep? Don't demonstrate, only think. See? Process of going to sleep is, we first of all discard everything in the world. Achievement, failure, friends, enemies, family, every responsibility we discard. Then we come back home. After coming back home, we discard everything in the house. We go to our bed. We go below the quilt. And there also, we want nothing. Then we do shavasana. But the sleep is not coming. We go on the left side, it is not coming. Go to the right side, it is not coming. We are struggling. And what is the last mantra? I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. Till such time this I is there, the sleep doesn't begin. And in that sleep, what do we get? Tyage naike amrutatva manashu. The real attainment is when you give up everything, then you come to that which cannot be given up. That is what you are. Therefore, try these few techniques. Experience without experiencer is God realization. Do the simple experiments. Look at the backdrop. an experience for yourself. Where are you? You have gone away from yourself. Now lift your vision from there. Look at my beautiful face. Hey, it's not a joke. You have come nearer to you. Now look at your own eyes. See? Now, experiment we have done, results are with you. Next experiment. Our eyes are able to see all colors and forms. What is the color and the shape of the vision? Vision as no color, no shape. See? But what happens? We get obsessed with something. And therefore our mantra is, don't give yourself any choice. Living at zero complaint level. Zero choice, you are one with the divine. And then we come to know in that calm, quiet mind, the real happiness is not in getting something, but in giving everything. Now, like Dr. Dixit said, he is not asking you to subscribe him, but learn from your own experience. When we learn from our own experience, we will never forget. When we are taught, we are likely to forget. Therefore, our anubhav, our experience is our real guru. And that is why every time we keep on doing experiments on ourselves. So slowly, slowly, we come to discover that in deep sleep, the happiness is not coming from the people, the place, the time, the achievement or failure. But we all are happy in the deep sleep. What is the source of that happiness? And everyone wants to sleep. Maybe a king, maybe a child, maybe a donkey, maybe a minister. Everybody wants to sleep. Why? Because the real bliss, divinity, is our essential nature. And that is when we want nothing. Kathopanishad tells, Yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya vridishritaha athamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. When we attain a state of freedom from desires, we are one with the divine. See, friends, slowly, slowly, these thoughts start percolating, going deeper and deeper in our system. And then we come to a point, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. This again I learned from where? Not from the books. One of my friend, a retired brigadier, he met me on airport in Delhi. And he said, Swamiji, I am very happy to tell you a good news. He is 80 plus. I said, again getting married or what? He said, no. That I had done 3 times now, not 4 times. Now what is the good news? He said, good news is, I have given up smoking. I said, what is great? I have never smoked. What is that? You will not understand the joy. I said, explain me my questions, I'll ask you. Because my sadhana is learn from every experience. So I asked him, you smoke for how many years? He said, 60 years. From the age of 18, I started smoking. Now I am 80 plus. So many years you smoke. Very good. You are happy, of course. Suppose the quantity of happiness is X units. Yes. Now you have given up smoking. Now also you are happy? Yes. Now tell me, in comparison to the happiness that you have got by indulging, and now the happiness that you have when you have given up smoking, how do you compare it? He says, Swamiji, the happiness of giving up smoking is million times more than indulgence. See, friends, we have to learn this. Instead of what the world can give me, no. what I can give to the world. See, let us be the giver. And when we become the giver, we will never be a failure in our life. When we are the seekers, we will be only the miserable. In this manner, when we start working on our mind. So, external object enters the tissue, it reacts. The external object enters the mind, it reacts. Now this we can understand, a thorn going in the foot. But how the world enters our mind? Think. Now I am seeing all of you. If you have entered my mind will burst open. See? Well, observe this. So the world enters us like we enter the mirror. Entry without entrance. Now what is the difference between mirror and our knowledge? We imagine we are seeing each other. A big flaw. What we are seeing is the images of each other on our retina. If the images are not formed, nothing can be seen. If I am sitting in dark, you open your eyes, you can't see me. See, if you close your eyes, you can't see me because image is not formed. And therefore, as the thorn enters the foot, that way the world doesn't enter the mind. The world enters the mind when we give importance and value to something or somebody. If we have given value to something or somebody, we have to devalue. Nobody can do it for us. We have to do it. Not difficult. It's very simple. So how do we do that? Find out. Man is one. He holds a conditioning of his father. He is called as son. The same man supports the conditioning of his wife. He is called as husband. The same man supports the conditioning of his son. He is called as father. Has the man become three? Who is miserable? Man is never miserable. Husband is never happy. Therefore, the word is husband. The one whose hasi is band is a husband. It's a Hindi word adopted in English. See? Now this fighting which goes on between husband and wife, one husband and wife, recently I am dealing with a case, so many of them. I said, first of all, you are fighting, I agree with you. Hey man, you sit here. Put the husband there on that chair. You sit here. Keep the husband on the chair. Swamiji, what are you telling? Do what I say? I can't. Why? Because there is no husband. Husband is an illusion. But these illusory, non-existing entities, they are fighting. See, when a girl takes a divorce, has she become a widow? But she doesn't have a husband. But then the husband has gone where? We are all miserable because we are accepting the non-existing entities as real. Therefore, if we are really walking spiritual path, only this is the technique, Karnataka. Ramayana, Mahabharata you take, nothing but Nataka. During 30s, 1935, there used to be one actor in Maharashtra. He used to act as a lady's part. Somebody, Gandharva, Kumar Gandharva, somebody. Bala Gandharva. See, you are all noble. So, he was acting as a woman. So, when he was acting as a woman, that time also he knew that he is a man. Exactly. We all have to perform our job wherever, whenever, whatever you are, 100%. But after the job is over, then change your costume and come back that you are a man. But we carry that burden. See? And therefore, friends, the real spirituality is like a child learns from Every small little things, we have to keep learning, learning, learning. Nobody can teach us anything in life. In this manner, slowly, when we are going deeper and deeper in our system, then we come to know that we are the source of absolute bliss. Therefore, whatever we do in our life, for what? We do everything or we undo everything for getting happiness. We don't do anything to become miserable. Now most of you are married and some of you may be happy. See, what for we get married? To become miserable? Nobody gets married to miserable. One father congratulated his son. My dear son, congratulations on the happiest day of your marriage. Dad, you are always funny. My marriage is tomorrow, not today. He said, that is what I am telling you. Today is the happiest day of your life. From tomorrow onward, God knows. Nobody knows. So everything we do in our life for getting happiness. Similarly, we give up everything for getting happiness. This is where we go wrong. Now this is the last portion of our spirituality through learning from the children's experiences. See, most important. As I told you, we have no choice but to live in the present. We have no choice. Number 2. Whatever we do in our life, we always do in the present. I cannot do anything yesterday. I cannot do anything tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. We always live only in the present. Now, third point. Whatever we are doing in the present, if that is done happily to express happiness, not to get happiness, you have learned everything on the spiritual path. Because we can be happy now, not tomorrow. But normally what we do, if I get married, then I'll be happy, and then tomorrow I'll be happy, then more happy, and then we come to a conclusion, I think I have done a mistake. But then there are some courageous people, they correct their mistake. See? And then again, I think in the pahli theek thi, it was the better. How much we are cheating ourselves. Friends, instead of doing anything to get happiness in life, try this. Express happiness through whatever you are supposed to do it happily. We can do it in 3 ways. Through body, through speech, through mind. Bodily, whatever we do happily, we will not be tired. Speech-wise, we talk happily, we will not talk bitter. See, there are some people you must have seen. They don't talk. They bark. Why you have come here? Why are you standing there? Wow, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Talk soft. And third, we talk by mind. So try these 3 things. Every action, when it is done to express joy and happiness, you will never be tired. Like all of you are here for last 3 days. You are not tired because you are doing it willfully, happily. See, like Dr. Dixit told, he keeps on running. He is not tired. Why? He is not doing it as a burden. He is doing it as an expression of joy. Anything you do joyfully, you will never be tired in life. But if we do the other way around, if I do this thing, then I will get applause and then I will be happy and till then I am miserable. No. You do happily whatever you can, others enjoy or suffer. It is their lot. It is not your problem. So, actions done physically, happily, you will not be tired in life. We have to go as our professional hazard to many houses for taking food. See? Now, as he told us, the diet schedule, I was worrying and feeling pity on me. I had to go to so many houses. 365 multiplied by 3 houses I take food in a year. That is their professional hazard. And then they will be bringing food. So many of them, Swamiji, please take, I have prepared for you, please, I have prepared with love. Say, Amma, if I eat, I will die. Never mind, eat. So either I should die or I should follow Dr. Dikshit. I have to decide. See? Therefore, whatever we have to do, if we do it cheerfully, happily, we will not be tired. Whatever we talk, if we talk cheerfully, happily, bad words will not slip from our mouth. And if we think happily, we will not be destructive in our thinking. See? Simple thing. Take an example. This is just example, not the reality, okay? I went to my girlfriend. Therefore, this is example. I don't have even friends, forget about girlfriend. So, I went to my girlfriend, I told, honey, darling, I'm so happy today, I want to cut you into small pieces. Can it ever happen? Can you imagine a terrorist comes with a gun and say, honey, I want to kill you? No. Therefore, expression of happiness is the purpose for what God has created us. Stones cannot express happiness. Stones are only existence. Plants have got existence and life. Animals have got existence, life and knowledge. What is the difference between us and the animals? Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithurancha. Same thing. Then what is that? Because of which we are human beings. The fourth factor, which is remaining in the three, the stones, the plants and the animals. The fourth is happiness. Living the Disneyland movies. Have you seen a buffalo looking at other buffalo and smiling? No. We are here manufactured only to express happiness. God has not created this world out of frustration. ठीक है यार बना देते. No. Cheerfully, happily. Therefore, anandadheva khalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. We are here only to express joy and happiness. And it can happen only if we are a fit instrument. The last thought. This mic is between you and me. See? Why? Because it is a fit instrument. You must have seen sometime the mics have got their own personality. Sometimes they have the electronic onkar. Sometimes the mics clear their own throats. Khar, 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 khar. We throw it away. It has to be a perfect mic. In the same manner, we have to be perfect. Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. We should be so perfect that be attentive. Like we have chosen this mic. Mic has no purpose. Whether it is the hand of a person giving a discourse or a disco, makes no difference. He should be perfect. Exactly the same way, we should be so perfect that He chooses us to express through us. And when He expresses through us, there cannot be arrogance of success or a guilt of failure. See, friends, then the life is fulfilled. Therefore, instead of struggling to get happiness from the world, let us express happiness in and through every action. And when the parents are happy at home, the children will be also happy. See? You must have seen your kids playing home, brother, sister, they become husband, wife and they play. There is no script writer, there is no nepathya, no nothing. But then the brother becomes the husband and he comes home. Tuck, 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 only in the space. mouth, tuck. The sister, wife opened the door. Every day they are seeing. And then the boy, what is he seeing? What your father does, he is doing. If we are ever cheerful, everything around us remains cheerful. So the highest spiritual practice is do not justify you are miserable. Make the miseries miserable and let the divinity express through us. It is for this purpose we are produced. We have no our purpose, purpose his. And like here I came because I have found Dr. Kelkar fit, available, willing, and therefore I have chosen to come here. Exactly the same way. He will choose for his job. He has chosen Dr. Dikshit to keep our mouth shut. Don't eat much. So we follow that. Similarly, we all must be chosen by him if we are a fit instrument. And the fit instrument is remain always light-hearted. Don't become serious. See? And to remain light-hearted doesn't mean go to the laughing club. Ha 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 ha. That is not like, that is a useless thing, you know. In Bhopal, I have seen that program. One young boy was teaching how to laugh. About half a dozen or 12 old fellows with the Madhya Pradesh outside, they were standing. And he said, now I'll teach you how to laugh. They have never laughed in their life. And then he clapped 3 times, and then I will say, ha ha ha, you also say. So he clapped, ha ha ha, and all oldlies, ha ha ha. This is not the way. Laugh loudly, and from your umbalikas, they got inspired. And they laugh, ha ha ha, and the josh aa gaya, and they laugh, and their dentures came out. And the problem is, whose denture is which? That is not laughing. Laughing is, you are at peace with yourself. And when you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the whole world. This is what is, we have to learn from the child. Because the child has no ego. One moment, he will become angry, fight with you. Next moment, he has forgotten everything. Forget, don't remember anything. This is what my sadhana is. Next time I will meet Dr. Dikshit, I will look at him with the same thing. Acha, I have seen you somewhere. See, I remember only those who have got higher nuisance value. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. I have not thanked anybody because how can I thank myself?
हेलो, थैंक यू सो मच. यहीं ख्वाहिश रह जाए कि कोई ख्वाहिश ही ना हो. Thank you, Swamiji. You have really opened our eyes in a very beautiful way. Thank you very much. May I request our very own Executive Trustee, Sri Pramod Bhai Shinde, to present memento to Swami Anubhavananda ji and express our gratitude. Just please hold on, just another couple of minutes. Please, please. Swami Vidyasagar. And this is, we have with us Pandit Vidyasagar ji, our committee member and well-wisher. So my dear friends, it's really, I enjoyed these 3 days with all of you. Yes, big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the finest session of this 3 days conference, which we really enjoyed. And I hope the message is clear and loud, and we'll carry it further. Thank you, Swamiji. It's so nice of you. Really, we are blessed, and this conference is blessed to have you in this August gathering. Dear friends, time and tide waits for nobody, but the memories remains. And this wonderful occasion will keep a lot of beautiful memories with us. And I'm sure, which I'm sure will again destined to bring us back with a mission and vision together. As in the Pasadan, Jnaneshwar says, Ata Vishwatmake Deve Yene Vagyadne Toshave Toshoni Mazadyave Pasayadanahe. दुरितांचे तिमीर जाओ विश्व स्वधर्म सूर्ये पाहो जो जे वांछिल तो ते लाहो. I pray to God that let him be pleased with the words which we have been offering over here as a yajna, and be happy to bless all of us so that we achieve our dharma, and that is humanity. With this as a broad spectrum of vision, I request once again I thank you, all of you, because knowingly or unknowingly, there is one beautiful saying that by virtue of my mind, by virtue of my vision, by listening, in my action, deed, through my sense organs, if I have committed anything wrong which has hurted you, please be kind enough, because Atithi Devo Bhava, and bless me. I'm really grateful to you for everything, whatever you have done, and really these 3 days I enjoyed with you, and will carry beautiful memories of this occasion. Before we wind up, I call upon Gitesh Bhai to express what he wants to say on this occasion.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rao. And now is the time to felicitate one of the most enlightened comparers whom we have all seen, and Dr. Dayananda Rao. So I request our Executive Trustee, Dr. Shri Pramod Bhai, to kindly felicitate Dr. Rao. And at this instance, I also take the opportunity to request Dr. Rao to come again and again to the conferences and the discourses at Manashakti, which will go ahead in the similar way. Thank you so much, Dr. Rao.
Yes, I'm addressing this final statement. Irade agar, फूल अगर, बहार अगर, what is that? फूल अगर खिलते रहे और इरादे अगर बनते रहे, तो हम यूं ही मिलते रहेंगे जिंदगी भर के लिए. Thank you very much.
So, not taking much of your time, I want to tell all the delegates that though this conference is in the concluding phase right now, the relationship with Manashakti will continue from now onwards. For that, the souvenir which we have given to all of you, if you kindly go through the last page, we have written how you can collaborate with Manashakti in future. So on 11th to 13th of July, we have announced the advanced course on GARBHASANSKAR, because there are so many doctors and practitioners who are continuously asking about whether is there any training program for those who want to propagate this GARBHASANSKAR far and wide in India and abroad. So training the trainers program, that is advanced course on GARBHASANSKAR, has been announced on Friday 11th July to Sunday 13th July 2025. So those who wish to come for that, they can kindly enroll their names in the main office, and this information will be put shortly on our Manashakti website. So thereafter they can register for it online also. Secondly, Manashakti's one-day workshops are conducted continuously in Maharashtra and outside also. So those who wish to organize the Suprajanan workshop, that is pre-pregnancy, pre-conception workshop, or the GARBHASANSKAR workshop, which is conducted during pregnancy, or any other workshop, so they can contact us. So together we can organize these Manashakti programs in your locality, in your state, wherever you wish to be. Thirdly, at this instance, I also invite all the delegates, just as you have participated in the conference. There are so many courses along with from GARBHASANSKAR up to life after death, which are going on continuously in this Manashakti Research Center throughout the year for all the age groups. So all this information is given on our website. So as per your interest, you can choose the subjects and come for the one day or the residential courses at our Manashakti Center. You are most welcome. And last but not least, let me thank all and one who have contributed to make this conference a grand success in every respect. So names will fall short if I start taking. So all and one, everyone who has contributed. So I express my heartfelt gratitude on behalf of our Manashakti Research Center, and again invite you to be a part of our Manashakti team. So with these words, I announce that we are concluding the conference here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, just a small 1 or 2 minute video about the highlights of the conference.